So today is day 8, 1 full week since I've had my surgery. My swelling has gone down a lot. Later on I will be posting a video of some pictures from day 1 to day 8 so you guys could see how I looked. Recovery was kind of hard for me. I had a couple complications, but I'm a lot better now. So I will tell you from day 1 what I had to go through and what I had to do for surgery. So my surgery was at 12 in the afternoon, and I had to be there at 10 and checked in. They put me in an IV and put Tylenol inside of it so I could be comfortable and not wake up with a lot of pain, I guess. That's what they said. And I let my anesthesiologist know that I'm really sensitive to the IV because after surgery I usually throw up a lot. And he said he had a couple tricks up his sleeve that helped me not be so nauseous like some people are right after surgery. So they brought me in and put me to sleep and did my surgery, and I woke up really fast. I didn't struggle trying to go back to bed or anything, and it was kind of funny because I was in a really good mood, and I was giving all the nurses around me hand fives, and they were laughing at me because I just woke up and wanted to hand five everybody. That's what I remember, and I was like, why did I want to do that? After they sent me into a recovery room where I stayed for 2 hours so they could get a room for me in the hospital. And every 10 minutes I was able to get medication inside, or pain medication inside of me every 10 minutes if I had a lot of pain. I don't really remember much of that because I started kind of going to sleep because all the medication was making me a little bit loopy. And then finally, 2 hours later, they got me a private room, which I was lucky because my surgeon had warned me that I might not get a private room. I might be with somebody else. And I didn't feel bad at all. And I was really lucky because I didn't even throw up right after. I barely felt nauseous one time when I tried to move from one bed to another, and then it went away right away. And I didn't have a bloody nose, like a constant bloody nose like a lot of people get. And I was really lucky because I was really afraid of that. I stayed there just for one night, and I couldn't really sleep. Like, every time I fell asleep, the nurses would come back. They came in every 2 hours. They were really nice, though, and they wanted to make sure that I was able to pee before I left. So I was already drinking water and everything, and they wanted to make sure that I could take a little walk around the hospital. Well, not all the way around, but a little walk. And that was nice, walking around, because I felt kind of lazy just laying there the whole time. Sorry if you guys can't understand me that well. I can't open my mouth that wide. So I got home the second day, post-op day 2, and I just kind of slept a little bit, and I tried to eat chicken broth. I couldn't really eat that much or drink that much because it really tasted weird in my mouth. Everything felt so gooey and I had a lot of saliva because my mouth was rubber banded shut. But today I got a lot of the rubber bands off. Then the third day, I noticed the second day I was kind of feeling a little sick, like feverish, like I was getting the chills and I'd get cold. And on the third day, I woke up and I had a fever that was 103. And I felt so sick. I didn't know what to do. I was really miserable. It was really, really hard. And I couldn't eat anything. So, we emailed my surgeon, and they said that I should go to urgent care because they didn't know if I had a fever because I had an infection, or maybe I had a UTI because they put a catheter inside of me during the surgery. So we went to urgent care, and I basically I felt so horrible and weak because I wasn't eating, and all I was eating was the medication that they were giving me, and it's liquid, and it was really, really gross. Like, after a while, it was just like so nasty. I hated having to take it. So I just had medication inside of me, and they gave me different antibiotics and a different pain medication. So I could try to taste it, like a different Tylenol for kids. And then finally my fever went down that day. I took like 8 baths that day. That kind of helped comfort me, but it wasn't that comfortable. Then, from the antibiotics, the next day, I had really bad stomach pains, and I was really nauseous, and I couldn't eat anything, and if I tasted my medicine, I would throw it up. So everything that I kept eating, I was throwing it up right after. So I hadn't eaten for 2 days, because the next day I waited to see if maybe I would feel better, and then we emailed my doctor again because there's not a direct phone number to her for some reason. And they said I had to go to urgent care right away because I would probably be really dehydrated since I hadn't been able to hold anything down for 2 days. And we went, and they gave me fluids and nausea medication, which helped so much. And I instantly felt better right after that. So I was able to eat a little bit and drink more water. And then, so that was 2 days ago when I should go back. And I had lost 8 pounds the first week, which is a lot. And it didn't feel good to lose that. My body was like on overdrive, trying to make myself unsick and trying to keep weight on me. So I was just really miserable and weak. So finally, now I'm starting to feel a lot better. My swelling's going down. My surgeon, she moved my top jaw 5 millimeters and then my bottom jaw 10 millimeters, but she did it in a rotation, a clockwise rotation. That's what she told me, because my chin used to go down, so she did a little boop. And so this side's a lot more swollen because she had to go from the outside to put the screw in. And this side she didn't have to. So yeah, so far my swelling has gone down a lot. I'm not too swelled up. In the first couple days I was really swollen, and I will show you guys later. I wanted to tell you guys that it's really important to take your medication, especially your pain medication, the first couple of days, because if you're not on time, sometimes you wait too long and then you have to suffer the pain, which kind of sucks, and wait for the medication to hit you right after. So that's important. It's really important to keep hydrated, because if you don't, you're going to feel really sick. And your body is working so hard to heal yourself. It needs that water. And, sorry, I've been having a little bit of saliva from the sides because I've barely been able to open my mouth, and I'm not used to talking like this. It's kind of cool though. I'm really excited about it. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about is the second day I took a shower, and it felt really good, and I suggest that you guys try to get back into a normal routine as soon as you can. Don't overdo it, but start taking showers. And what I did was I took little walks in my front yard, and just I would get out of my room, because sometimes I would try to stay in my room all day, and I felt kind of miserable just laying there all by myself. Well, I had my parents here too, but they were watching TV, so it was nice if I got up, walked around, and I could feel some fresh air. That helped me a lot. So yeah, basically I'm feeling so much better. The first couple of days were really rough. You have to be really strong and positive there are a lot of people that were there that were so positive and telling me everything will be okay, because at one point it was really hard and I couldn't handle it. Like, I just didn't know what to do, and I thought I was gonna be in pain and sick forever, and finally I'm not, which is good. A lot of the things that I've been eating lately are Ensure, and when I couldn't eat it because I was throwing it up because it tasted a little funny to me, I would put some ice cream inside of it, just a little bit, so it would let me eat some of. I like the taste of the ice cream, so I'd be able to eat that. But now I'm just drinking it by itself. I'm also eating some French onion soup that's really good, and it helps my cravings because sometimes I just want to eat some pizza. Actually, everything kind of sounds really good right now. And things that I never used to like, they sound good and look good. Um, um, sorry. So as of rubber bands, I have to wear them on both canines. So right here and here. And then I have to wear one down the middle. So I have a wire going through the top of my jawbone into my septum bone. And then I have one in my, I have a wire, I don't know if you could tell, because the line, oh sorry, I accidentally drooled. It's in my shin bone, and I have to wear the rubber band on that so my teeth could stay closed. One thing that's really important too is keep icing. Make sure you ice a lot because it feels good, and you don't want your head to feel like it's 20 pounds, especially when it starts getting really hot because of all the pressure. I kept ice on me and it made me feel a lot better. But now I'm going to start moving on to using heat, since ice only helps the first couple of 3 days for swelling. Yeah, but I sometimes use ice because it feels good. That's it. I don't have feeling from here. Well, I think I'm getting a little bit of feeling from here. But before, under my eyes, it felt bruised when I would touch it. And then I just don't have any feeling here. The thing is, I think I'm getting a little feeling back here because I use this side a lot to put my food in. So I'm going to start using this side so I could put food in. And maybe I'll start getting more feeling in that side. My chin feels like little pins and needles. Sometimes it feels like it's super cold, and sometimes I feel like I'm drooling, but I'm not. It's really funny because I'm always dabbing my face and I'm like, oh wait, there's nothing there. My surgeon said I took care of my hygiene, so make sure that every time you eat something creamy, you brush your teeth. Well, if your doctor lets you, because some doctors don't allow you to brush your teeth until later. But brush your teeth. Make sure you use your mouthwash if you need it. So one thing that I've been using, and it's been working for healing my cuts inside, because my cuts are almost healed actually. That's what my surgeon said. She said I healed really fast with salt and water. And it actually feels better too, because sometimes I'll feel like a little stinging, like because of the cut back there. And then I'll use the salt and water and it felt a lot better. And then I wouldn't rinse my mouth for like 30 minutes after that or drink any water, because you want it to kind of get inside the wounds. But yeah, so I don't know. I'll be showing you guys more pictures from J1 to J8. I just didn't have time to make the video, like that whole collage, because I've been kind of sleepy. I haven't been able to sleep that much, and it's kind of weird because I'll go to bed and I'll wake up in an hour later, and then kind of feel uncomfortable, just really swollen, and then I'll go back to bed and then wake up another hour later. It's like a constant routine of just going to sleep for an hour and then wake up and then sleep another hour and wake up. And I don't know why I keep doing it. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to get a good night's sleep, and then all of a sudden I'm waking up every night. I sleep with my humidifier on because I didn't get a bloody nose, but when it was the second day, I did get like a stuffy nose with a lot of mucus. And I think like I had gotten sick like right after I got my surgery, so the humidifier helps so much. And taking hot showers and like getting a Q-tip and cleaning out everything that's in there, like trying to pick my nose, helped a lot too. I just couldn't blow out. But yeah, so now I'm not completely shut. I'm able to talk and open my mouth just a little, but everything's going good and my swelling's going good. If you guys have any questions or that I might have missed or talking about, because I didn't really plan this video, I just wanted to put one up because it has been a couple days after my surgery. So just let me know if you have any questions. I'll be able to answer you. I have nothing really to do, so I'm mostly like on the internet and social media. So it's nice to talk to other people. I'll show you my bite, like a smile. I'm not used to smiling too like this, so it's kind of cool. It's exciting. It's hard to smile. I'll show you my profile. This side's a lot more swollen. I'll show you my other side. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm sorry this is a really long video. Some people don't really like watching the whole video, but there's a lot of information that went through those first couple of 8 days. And hopefully everything goes well for anybody that's out there that just got jaw surgery. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I forgot to mention, I have a splint, but it's not like a regular one that I've seen like a lot of people have that's between their top and bottom teeth. It looks like a mouth guard almost. I have one that's on the top of my roof, and it's a little plastic thing. And so I get that taken out probably in 3 weeks, which I'm excited about because it's kind of annoying and I feel like it's pinching my gums. Also, I wanted to tell you guys that now that I got my jaw broken a little bit wider and pushed forward, I have so much more room in my mouth for my tongue, and I thought when I woke up that from my surgery, I thought my mouth was open and my tongue was sticking out because there was so much room. But then I was like, wait, my mouth is closed and I just have this much room for my tongue. I've never had that much room for my tongue. So it's really cool. But yeah, thank you for listening. If you have any questions, just comment down below. I'm sorry that this is kind of all over the place. But thank you, okay? Bye.